welcome to another Rosie Your Realtor show. Today we have Aaron with Tennessee Home Inspectors. Hi, Aaron.
Hey Rosie, how are you?
Great. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful today. Thank you.
Good God. So, Aaron, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Hey, thanks. I'm the owner of Tennessee Home Inspectors. I'm a father. I got an awesome son, and I run this company. We got a fabulous team of dudes in Middle Tennessee that love what they do and love being of service to all the clients, home buyers and homeowners and sellers and investors. And they take their job serious and they just get a lot of pride in it and provide for their families in the process.
Perfect. Perfect. Then, so you already kind of told me a little bit about your company. So tell me a little bit about what sets you and your company apart.
Gosh, I started the company 10 years ago. Was in the industry before that, working for another home inspector, and we got a great team environment where everybody benefits from the experience of the other inspectors. Like that kind of hive mind goes a really long way. We can pick each other's brain, share experiences. When we see weird things, we can communicate that with each other and ask questions. We got a licensed inspector on staff who does our report edits. So every morning, Tim's up at 3 or 4 a.m. proofreading and delivering inspection reports. So it's got to make sense to him first. You get a second inspector for the price of one, and Tim comes through, and if he's got questions, like then the client's going to have questions, then the realtor's going to have questions. So he can kind of jump ahead and have that conversation with the inspector and try to add clarity to the report. And that's super awesome. It's an
Yeah.
added value that we get just from the group. And, we've got really good vendors that we work with. I imagine a lot of your clients want radon letters, and a lot of people want to know about termites. So we don't do those things in house, but we help schedule them when people want us to. And we've got good vendors that we work with that I believe in specializing. So, we don't try to do septic inspections or sewer scopes. We know a guy and we can have him show up on inspection day alongside us, but let him do what he specializes in, and we'll stick to doing home inspecting stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. And that was just to kind of touch on that. That was one of the things that caught my eye about your company, because in the past, I always dealt, one of the things you mentioned with, I've always dealt with the one man show, right? They come, they do their inspection, a couple of days later, have it. It's great. I've never had an issue. But things can and do come up. I have had complicated reports, so it is nice that you have a whole team. If someone, is maybe busier, we need to pull someone, or somebody gets sick, there's support, there's a second eyes. Those were definitely some things that I absolutely loved about the company. So definitely was excited to get you on here. Tell
Right.
me.
It's just life happens, right? Things, somebody's dog gets hit by a car or their kid's sick and they can't make it to work. So one of my roles
Absolutely.
as the business leader is if we don't have somebody available to fill in for them, so much has happened to make that inspection window. The residents have vacated and they took their pets away for the day, and the buyer took time off work so that they could be there. So I'll step in if I have to and kind of pinch hit and just make sure things stay smooth and on track, because it's really important. This is it's a high energy. There's a lot of angst about inspections. People are a little worried about what's going to be in this report. What am I getting into when I buy this house? So we just want
Absolutely.
to take some of the stress out of that for them.
Absolutely. And they're so important. I mean, they really are. I always encourage my clients, especially those first time buyers, to get that home inspection and really know what they're getting themselves into. So perfect. Well, Aaron, tell me, if somebody wanted to contact you directly, what would be the best way to do so?
We're very easy to get a hold of. You can friend me on Facebook, or you can reach out at our office number, or shoot an email. Our website's interactive, and you can send us messages from there. The website's getinspector.com, and obviously that goes over a lot of information. And our phone number, 615-905-6308, is somebody will always answer the phone. You'll get a friendly voice.
Perfect, perfect. Well, very exciting. We're again, thank you so much for coming on the show today. We certainly appreciate it, and I know you're a busy guy, so we'll let you get back to the field.
All right, Rosie, I appreciate you. And I want to just encourage people that, hey, we've got a maintenance program too. So if you've been in your house for a while, like what I've noticed after doing tens of thousands of home inspections is that really expensive repairs were minor issues. They just went undiagnosed, unaddressed for a long time, and they turn into expensive fixes. So, if you want us to come in, take a look through the roof and attic and crawl space and inside the electrical panel, things you don't see on a regular basis, it doesn't cost a lot. And we'll send an inspector and help diagnose some problems before they become expensive. An added bonus of that is that like you can get an inspector on demand service. If you need to get a hold of one of our guys, we'll shoot you special info on that. You can send over pictures anytime. And there's a vendor list that goes along with that. So we've got a lot of trusted tradesmen. We've vetted and pre-approved. We've negotiated discounts, and those discounts are worth more than what you pay for the inspection. So it makes sense for the homeowner or the landlord who wants to keep an eye on his properties and just get those things well maintained.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because we get stuck in the same routine and we just walk to the house and don't notice some of these stuff that you're trying to absolutely look. So definitely an extra bonus, especially if you're not homeowner's not so handy. Awesome. Well, thank you so much again for your time.
Absolutely. I appreciate you, Rosie. Have an awesome day.
Thanks, you as well.